Hi, this is Mark with ValueCharts.com. Thomas Wood and I were looking at a chart of copper yesterday and decided to plot what we call a continuous non-adjusted futures chart. And what we noticed is copper's in the midst of a beautiful, call it year and a half pennant pattern here on a weekly basis. Now, the advantage of plotting a non-adjusted chart is that instead of adjusting the gaps as you have contract rollovers from one futures month to the next, it actually will leave the actual prices where the contract traded over time. And I find that these charts are very helpful in identifying potential geometric patterns. And one of those, obviously, that we're looking at right now is the pennant pattern. We are on the verge of potentially breaking out of this pattern to the upside with copper, and the lead month right now is March. And if this were to happen, this would be very, very meaningful. And so I would challenge you to take a look at this, and this could open the door for a potential surge in copper or a very nice trend to the upside. Let's take a look at, actually, let me go ahead and compress this chart a little bit. You can see where we're at historically. But if we were to break out of the top of this pattern, then and we could have a closing above this, there's a really good chance that we would have a very nice surge at minimum to test the high of the pennant pattern right around call it 4 points, if you will, and then possibly even to test historical highs in 2011 about located right around the 465 level. So there's tremendous upside potential here if this were to happen. Envision patterns like these as almost a spring coil. And so when you see a market trading, that the coil is being compressed as you see the market continuing to have kind of lower highs and higher lows here until it comes to the apex of this pattern, and then the market has to make a decision to break out one way or the other. And this right now obviously is testing and possibly even breaking the upper boundary or this upper down trend line of the pattern. So pay attention to these and take a hard look at this type of pattern as well over time, because these can be outstanding opportunities to detect where the next big move is going to happen. And also, when markets tend to coil up like this, they store a lot of energy, and if you can catch a nice breakout, assuming that the breakout remains true and that it continues to head in the breakout direction, then you see markets release a lot of energy and potentially take off in that direction. So this is a great setup, if you will, and we're going to be watching this closely and look to take advantage of potentially buying here if we do see a breakout and a correction. As always, we're looking to buy undervalued, either on a daily or intraday basis. That's all we have. Keep on watching copper here as this tail unfolds, but right now we're looking at a possibility of an upside breakout here on this well-defined weekly pennant pattern. Thanks for watching.